Today we're going to learn how to make this video, and it's called 3D cutout of cave view. And yeah, we're gonna learn how to make it. And before that, don't forget you can choose the subtitle you want, because I'm here in this video I'm using in English language. And before that, I'm apologize because my English language is not very good, and then I'm still learning how to speak in English. So yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Kevu. So today in this video, as you wish that you all need me to make a tutorial that I've made before like 2 weeks ago, but you all told to me like, please make a tutorial in English. Alright, I've made the first 3D cutout tutorial but in Indonesian language. You can watch it here if you want to watch in Indonesian language. Okay, today we're gonna learn how to make a 3D cutout like this. You can see on my Instagram too for some 3D cutouts that I've made. And yeah, before I start, the important thing that you should know is this is a 3D cutout, not cutout in general with a normal picture that people make. It's a 3D cutout with 3D stereoscopic asset. Alright, you have to know that first. And of course, I'm not using Dashcam or Loopsy or CapCut. No, I'm not using that application from the phone. No, I'm not doing that. I'm using a 3D camera like this. This is a 3D camera and have 4 lenses, not a Dashcam app. No. And you have a 3D camera first before you make a 3D cut. It's gonna be rude. Yeah, but yeah, you need a 3D camera, man. Alright, before I continue the video, let's start the intro. I will explain it earlier. So a 3D camera before you make a 3D cutout. Actually, it's a legit one, not using this cam. Like I said before, I'm using a 3D camera. It's called Nishika N8000. If you don't know what is the 3D camera or how to use a 3D camera and what is the 3D camera, you can watch the review of my review of the unboxing of this camera in here. I'm gonna explain a bit this camera first. So basically it's an analog camera Nishika N8000, but there is 4 lenses, and this is using a roll film. Alright, using roll film like in general analog cameras small format. So I think I don't need to show you how to use this camera because I've made the unboxing and the reviews about the camera, how to use it and how to edit 3D stereoscopic. And usually I use a film Kodak Ultramax, and basically you need to put the roll film into the camera and then you just start take a picture until the film is running out. And then after that you go to develop and scan to wash the roll film, and just you give it to the developer, then you wait for the result in the form of JPEG file. And after that you will be immediately get an email from the develop. For example, like this, I'm gonna show you the picture. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you an example before I start to make a 3D cutout, like how to stitch the 4th picture into the one 3D stereoscopic. But before that, I would like to thank you to Adobe, whoever make every single application in the laptop. They are very useful for photographers, videographers, filmmaker, colorists, content creator, and many others. Thank you Adobe. Alright, here we go to the tutorial. Alright, the first thing you need to do is open the Photoshop and drag the same 4 picture earlier of your first photo. Then here you have to position it on each layer, and you have to position it in the middle. An example like is positioning it on the face and do it to the 4 picture like this to all the picture you have. And the tips is lower the opacity of the layer 2 and match it to the layer 1, as well as layer 3 and 4. And then after that you immediately create a video on the timeline. Like if it doesn't exist on your Photoshop, you just click help and type timeline, then you set it for the layer number 1. It doesn't need to be shifted. And layer number 2 is shifted 4 frames to the right or move 4 frames to the right. And layer number 3 you move 8 frames to the right, and layer number 4 you move 12 frames to the right, and then move another 4 frames to the left, and so on. For the last layer is just an adjustment. And after that, you directly export the video using high quality. Yeah, so the way is like that. Do all of your 3D stereoscopic or 3D picture like we did before. It's the same way, like the method is the same. Alright. After that, if you finish the stitching of all your picture, if you already finished, you directly open the Premiere Pro, or you can use After Effects and use a roto brush to cut part of the video. But here I will give an example using Premiere Pro so that it is easier to understand, I think. And here I will give an example of for 3D stereoscopic video, because from the beginning of the editing to the end of the editing, it just the method is the same from the beginning of editing to the end of editing. Yeah, alright, here put the video number 1, and the video number 2 you put it on layer number 2 or above video number 1, and place it at the end of the frame above 4 to 5 frames. And then the video number 2 you can cut it, or you can start remove the background and go to effect, drag, crop to the video number 2, then you select the pen tool, and here you start cutting the part that you want to cut. Here I will cut the person and remove the background. Okay, I'm done. After you cut the video, separate the video at the beginning of video number 2, and then you separate about 4 frames at the end of video number 2. And don't forget, after you cut the background, when you move the left to 100, and make sure the inverted checklist is inverted. Yeah, it's the same way. The editing is always the same to the beginning to the end. For example, video number 3, I will pull below video number 2 and put the last 4 frames of the video number 2, and video number 3 doesn't need to be cut. And the one in the middle, just delete to crop, and at the end of it, you move left to 100 and don't check inverted. Here, the whole editing is the same, so I won't ramble. And if you want to make a video looping for the end of the video, I will give an example like this. So the video number 3 does not need to be cut, and the video number 4 was cut again like before, like a video number 2. Okay. If it's all ready, you can separate 4 frames at the beginning of the video number 4 and 4 frames at the end. In the last frame of video number 4, you can move it to the video number 1 in the top of layer like this. So it's very easy, right? So basically the method is the same. For example, the video number 1 is not need to cut, and video number 2 need to cut, video number 3 is not, number 4 is cut. Okay, so here the method is the same from the beginning of the editing until the end of the editing. I hope that's clear, and we're gonna back to studio. Alright, so that's it. Very easy, right? How to make it, but you need a 3D camera first before you make a 3D cutout. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. If you don't have a 3D camera, I'm gonna show you how to make a cutout. In general, people make cutout with normal picture, not a moving picture like a 3D. Okay, so yeah, just like that. I hope you understand, but if you don't understand, you can ask me in the comments below, alright, about this video tutorial, of course. And don't forget to like this video if you like this video, and don't forget to share this video to your friends. Maybe they can try it too. Yeah, they can try it to make a 3D cutout. And finally, if you try to make this 3D cutouts, don't forget to follow my Instagram, and don't forget to tag me on the Instagram and use a hashtag KView and then creative bareng K. Alright, I think that's enough. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm KView. See you next time. Bye bye.